Hi, my name's Lucy Wright. I'm an artist based in Leeds in West Yorkshire in the UK. My practice is primarily a painting practice, but it draws on almost a decade of research into lesser known female folk arts and customs. My most recent work has been reflecting on grief and loss and the consolations that I find being alone in natural environments. I discovered Mark Devereux projects at a real transitional period in my work. In January of 2021, I was finally able to make the jump from full-time work to being a part-time freelance artist, which was something that I'd wanted for the longest time, but I also felt slightly ill-equipped to deal with. So I didn't go to art school for my BA or my MA. So I'd always felt as though I'd missed out on some really important insider knowledge about how to build a career in the arts. And at the same time, my practice had also shifted from being a much more community-based, socially engaged practice to one of studio-based painting practice. And I just really wanted the opportunity to talk that through with somebody who had that kind of experience of working with artists and watching them develop their practices over time. I took part in Studio Book in 2021 and it was fantastic. I can honestly say that it is the best online mentoring programme for artists that I've ever taken part in. There's so many things that I learned during the course that I'm still using every day in my practice and as I kind of develop my career further. Mark does an amazing job of creating a really welcoming, safe and professional space for artists to learn, to share, and he also has fantastic up-to-date knowledge of the kind of ups and downs of the art world and the kind of challenges that many artists face in building that kind of sustainable, fulfilling art practice that works for them. Studio Book has definitely changed the way that I approach my practice. It's given me a lot more confidence and clarity in the direction that I'm going than I had before. I started out on the course wondering whether I could actually, whether being an artist was going to be something I could do, and I've come out of it feeling totally sure that that's what I want to do and happy with where I'm going. Since Studio Book, I have landed a residency and I've also had my first ever solo show as a painter. Both of those things I discussed with Mark in the mentoring sessions that are offered as part of Studio Book, and it was fantastic to be able to bring those into the world and see the kind of the ideas that began during that programme really come into fruition. I can totally recommend Studio Book to any artists who are just looking for that extra bit of support to build a career that works for them in the arts.